truth. Cause the ones y'all thought would save the day can't even tie my boots. The ones y'all thought can hang with me can't even let these words be my. I don't rhyme my.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Pistons in Detroit. This Detroit group has been getting things done. The game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you know, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's turnovers. That's missing assignments, missing rebounds. Same thing. Like I know this is our, 82nd game this year. You're starting to feel a little bit. That's how those guys feel.
I didn't know the midpoint was the 82nd game. But anyway, injuries start to take a toll.
No, but we've done 87 second 2 games. Doesn't mean the teams.
We've done a lot of games in our role here in the
right.
We
get 2 games a night, remember?
on the set.
Yeah, anyway, I was saying the injuries, they start to take a toll. Not just the big ones, the little ones. Type of injuries I hate are the freak injuries. One time, Ernie, I was walking with my shoes off, stubbed my toe.
That's called barefoot.
That's a freak injury. Stubbed my toe, is out for 6 weeks. So you got to get rest, eat well.
Well, if you kick a brick wall, that's not a.
And man up.
Yeah, maybe you should. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Barefoot.
It's an Eastern Conference matchup as the New York Knicks come into town in this one. There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. The Pistons hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
You know what? They're almost perfect in their approach right now. I mean, mentally, physically, strategically, everything seems to have fallen into place. They're bound to hit a bump at some point in the road, but right now, everything is all systems go.
Yeah, you're right on top of it, Greg. It's hard to find fault with the way they've been playing at the moment. I mean, their confidence level continues to rise and grow with every win, and you can not only see it, but I think it's palpable. You can feel it.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Grant is out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's Terrell Wright. Then it's Anthony. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Now here's Jackson, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. Johnson kicks to Caldwell Pope and stolen by Wright. And a fast break now for New York. Porzingis can't hit. Shumpert against Jackson. Out to the wing. Here's Caldwell Pope. He had 25 points in the win against Milwaukee.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
The wide open look here for Anthony. Off target with his 3. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now, here's Grant. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Misses off the left iron.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Jackson dishes to Lee. Drummond a screen. Lee passes to Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly quick enough. And then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws here for the night.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. The Pistons have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Grant against Jackson. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Lee, a screen on Shumpert. Shot clock at 5. Unloads from 13. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Grant gets a wide open look. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Grant's got himself on the board with 3 there. The Pistons trailing. Outside Jackson. Out to the right wing. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jackson. On the wing, Johnson. Pulls it up. And it's right, sending it back. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Pistons passing it around. 3 on the clock. Goes up on the high post. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over. No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Lee, a screen on Grant. Jackson dishes to Lee. He sinks the 11-footer. Lee's got his first basket of the night.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
Jackson kicks to Lee. Tries from 10. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
With a much bigger man guarding him, that's not an easy shot to get off. Never mind to knock down. Terrific basket.
Anthony drives in. There's the triple. But they get it back. Rob. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Misses from short range.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
A wide open look here for Wright. Off target from 3-point range. Pistons have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one. Second free throw, no good. The Knicks with the lead. Grant the pass to Porzingis. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Jackson drives in, and it's right, sending it back. Here's Porzingis, covered by Lee. Anthony dishes to Grant. And Shumpert kicks to Grant. To the paint. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Grant. Grant's got 3 assists tonight.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Now here's Jackson. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Picked by Lee. Here's Caldwell Pope. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Caldwell Pope's got his first basket. The Knicks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Pass to Porzingis. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And it goes back to what's been their strength, really, on the interior. From a defensive standpoint, they just defended the rim as well as you could.
Yeah, I thought it was really impressive the way they did it, guys. They were alert, they were active, they were aware, and their reaction to shots was outstanding.
Morris is checked in for David Lee. Lopez, he's checked in for New York. Pistons trail by 3. Outside Jackson. Shot is off. So New York will take it the other way. Last time they met in New York.
And really, had they just shot their average from the free throw line in that game, I think that probably changes the outcome.
No doubt. I mean, because there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line.
The Pistons shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Caldwell Pope passes to Drummond. That is good.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
So for the Pistons, Ilyasova comes in for Johnson, and it's Jennings in for Reggie Jackson. And a new group in for the Knicks. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Anthony. McDermott comes in for Wright. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Shumpert. And Cole subbed in for Grant. Here's Cole. Pass to McDermott. The feed now to O'Quinn. Passes to Cole. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots it up. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Morris.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
And it's blocked by O'Quinn. For New York, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. And Cole kicks to McDermott. Courtney Lee is on the wing. It's good from long range.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Here's Drummond after New York gets the 3, but he recovers it. And the wide open shot from Morris. Again, the miss by Morris. New York leading by 5. Cole dishes to O'Quinn. High post Lopez. Shot on the wing. And he can't bank that one in. Caldwell Pope kicks to Morris. Goes up the baseline. Good. He hits the jump shot. Morris has got his first 2 points of the night.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Here's Cole. Inside and stolen by Drummond. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Jennings leading the charge. They get it again. New York's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And Lee with the stuff.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
Ilyasova passes to Drummond.
That's his first personal foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And he sinks the second. Here's Cole. Now the dish to Lopez. And Brandon Jennings gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for the Pistons.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Lee outside. Dishes it to Cole. Lopez kicks to Cole. Lopez a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Nice shot by McDermott.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Jennings. Another key contributor in that nice win against Milwaukee. He feeds it to Caldwell Pope. The three. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
The high post shot. The shot is off. Now the Pistons take it the other way. We've got 1:55 left in the first. Feeds to Jennings. Good.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
New York leading by 5. And Cole kicks to Lopez. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And the Pistons with possession here, following the score by New York. Here's Cole. Down low. Here's O'Quinn. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Here's Jennings. The Knicks making the shot. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. And another shot. Shot's good by Baines. Baines has got his first 2 points of the night.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Here's Cole. He's guarded by Jennings. O'Quinn can't hit.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Jennings dishes to Morris. There's a good screen. He kicks it to Ilyasova. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's only a 5-point Knicks lead.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now here's McDermott. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Lopez a screen. Shoots off the screen, and again it's New York.
Perfect. Screen there, set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. New York ahead. They lead by 7. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot blockers, and it does intimidate them.
Pistons trail by 7. Jennings runs the point with Jackson flanking him. David Lee is out there with Aaron Baines. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. The drive by Jennings. Count the bucket. Jennings has got the first basket of the second quarter for the Pistons.
Bad time for these defenders to be standing around watching. Not while the ball's in his hands.
Outside Anthony. Porzingis passes to Wright. Jennings against Grant. Johnson kicks to Baines. To the wing right side. Grant against Jennings. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Lee.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
To the inside, Wright. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Wright's got his second basket of the night.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Jennings dishes to Baines. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Back to Anthony. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on David Lee. New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. The Pistons making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And both free throws good for Anthony. Pistons trail by 5. Drummond sets the screen for Jennings. Now the pass to Lee. Here's Drummond. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
Here's Porzingis. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
First one falls for him. He makes one of two that time.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Jackson kicks to Lee. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting free throws.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
Free throw good. Lead. Good on both. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Porzingis. Power down with both hands.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Here's Drummond. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. 8 points here for Drummond.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
It does. They're playing with a little bit more bounce in their step and trying to close this gap.
To the inside, and stolen by Drummond. From 8, that's tipped. Grant the pass to Carmelo, and he dunks it down.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Jackson kicks to Jennings. He dishes it to Drummond. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Lee, a screen on Shumpert. Jackson passes to Lee, and the basket good. Lee's got 10 points in the game.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Pass to Porzingis. Deflects the pass. Kicks it to Grant. And again, New York with the triple.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Pistons trail by 5. Jennings dishes to Jackson. Passes it to Lee. It's rebounded by Porzingis. For New York, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Grant kicks to Anthony. Here's Porzingis, covered by Lee. Johnson double-teamed. Here's Jennings, and the shot is good. Jennings has got 4 points in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
And the shot is good. And it's now only a 1-point New York lead.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Jennings against Grant. To the middle. Right side Jennings. Right side Lee. No one near him. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Lee's got 14 points for the game. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Detroit.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
6 on the shot clock. Right. That's a two-pointer. The shot no good. Great D that time from Jennings. It's a neck-and-neck game in Detroit. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
The feed now to Shumpert. Anthony kicks to Grant. And the 3 off target. Pistons shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Johnson, the pass to Jennings. Drummond, the screen. It's Lee, top of the key. The dish to Johnson. He feeds it to Jackson. On deep. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Andre Drummond. He's around 18 points per game, 15 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
New York calls timeout.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Morris comes in for Lee. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Brandon Jennings. Lopez a screen. Now, here's O'Quinn, covered by Morris. Lopez dishes to Cole. Got a piece of it. Lee kicks to McDermott. New York needs to get off a shot. O'Quinn can't hit. The Pistons leading. Johnson right side. Ilyasova passes to Jackson. There's the pick. Dishes it to Morris. The Knicks pull it in. O'Quinn's got 4 rebounds in this game. Shot to end this cold run. Cole's shot is good. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
The drive by Jackson. Here's Ilyasova. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And Cole kicks to O'Quinn. Feeds it to Cole. Lee dishes to Lopez. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Knicks have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Lopez. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Johnson. Both good from the line that time. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. There's the pick. The drive by Jackson. And that one's good. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game to go. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Cole, the pass to McDermott. Off target from outside.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and you could see right there why he does.
They set the pick. It's tipped. Lopez with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That's on Reggie Jackson. For New York, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. That free throw from Lee is good.
It's been a good one for Lee. He has 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
And so he makes both from the line.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Pistons trail by 3. Outside Jackson. Here's Baines. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
New York calls timeout.
I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
And here are the Knicks now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Cole kicks to McDermott. They set the pick. Lopez sets a screen for McDermott. The pass to Lopez. He dishes it to McDermott. New York, no good that time either. Detroit's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. On the wing, Jackson. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
New York's gone 1-3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Lopez, a screen on Jackson. Cole dishes to O'Quinn. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And the Knicks lead by 1. Clarkie talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
The Pistons have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses earlier.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Here's Cole. Lopez a screen. Cole, the pass to Lopez. Goes up on the wing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. For New York, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. 1:09 left now here in the second. Lopez a screen. Here's McDermott. No good. And the Pistons now going the other way. It's off to Boston for them after this game as they take on the Celtics. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Yeah, and that's a nice adjustment on their part, Greg. Even for the best three-point shooting team, sometimes you got to do a little something different to get your offense going.
Screen by Lee. Off the screen. Moves back up. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from O'Quinn.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Pistons have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. And the first one at the line is good.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Cole. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's the screen. Here's O'Quinn. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
It's Jackson with the drive. And he gets it to go. Jackson's got 9 points.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's O'Quinn. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Pistons on top as they end the second quarter with a 13-4 run. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. I'm here with David Lee. And David, tell us what your approach was defensively in this game tonight.
Well, we made some mistakes here and there. Our biggest thing is if we don't turn the ball over, I think we're going to be okay. They got a couple easy buckets in transition.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. The first half was all about David Lee. He had 14 points and 1 steal. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
Well, they committed to pounding the ball inside, and they were rewarded for it. Points in the paint. Those kept the defense honest because teams have gotten really good at running the three-point shooters off the line, so getting it inside was a good attack in the first half.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
When you think about giving up 3 or 4 extra turnovers, that can mean 8 or 9 points at the other end. That's why every coach preaches it. Take care of the basketball. Bottom line, they need to protect the ball and play under control.
Well, that's all for now, as it looks like the second half is just about ready to get started. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. What a game we're seeing from David Lee.
Yeah, he's been a revelation tonight, almost scoring at will in that first half.
Really hard to fathom he'll be able to keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but, you know, you never know. It could be a special night for him.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Grant. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's Wright in at the 3 spot. 5 to shoot. Here's Caldwell Pope. No good off the back of the rim. Knicks trail by 6. Grant kicks to right. No good from 18. The Pistons shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Outside Jackson. It's blocked. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. And that is good. That's now 8 points for Jaren Grant.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Jackson against Grant. And it's Lee penetrating. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And now we get a chance to check out Carmelo Anthony. The past month has been surreal. He's putting up 31 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Well, he's operating at the highest level right now, one of the truly elite talents in the NBA.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Grant the pass to Porzingis. Back to Grant. And the layup falls. Grant's got 10 points in the game.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Jackson against Grant. Outside Jackson. To the right side. It's Drummond with the drive. Just 4 to shoot. Knicks with the rebound. Grant kicks to Anthony. It's stolen by Johnson. And now the Pistons fast break. Johnson's got the ball. Got a hand on it. And a fast break now for New York. Anthony leading the charge. Here's Grant. Rebound, Detroit. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Grant against Jackson. He kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Drummond a screen. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. And a quick look now at the NBA scoring leaders. Number 1, Carmelo Anthony.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Detroit. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Grant the pass to Porzingis. Back to Grant. Pass to Porzingis, and he slams it one-handed.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Grant against Jennings. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Kicks to Johnson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. For Detroit, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line. And that one falls for Johnson. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Knicks trail by 3. Inside. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And Drummond kicks to Johnson with the runner, and it's good off the glass. Johnson's got his second basket of the night. For New York, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Now Grant, he's got 10. And Anthony gets double teamed. Shumpert dishes to Wright. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Well, right here, Kevin, we can get a look at New York and what kind of numbers they've put up these last 10 games. Tops in scoring. First in assists. And they're number 1 in block shots. This is a team that doesn't allow easy shots in the lane.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Lee passes to Jennings. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at New York. They're sitting pretty, second place, looking to take the top spot. And, of course, there's the Pistons, a couple spots below.
And checking out Detroit, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
Yeah, I think it's been a good showing for them. I mean, they should feel very good about their position going into the postseason.
That's good from Brandon Jennings. And Jennings drops them both.
Jennings giving them lots of trouble. He's got 8 points and 4 assists.
You know what? He's getting to the line. He's passing. He's really just converting in both those areas. He has been money.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really old school basketball, and you know how that is. Certain parts of the game never go out of style. They're always relevant, and he's excelled in those areas today.
Drummond with a screen on Grant. Passes it to Lee. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. 18 points for David Lee.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Outside Anthony. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Did not need 2 hands for that slam.
You know, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
Yeah, but just to switch it up a little bit.
Lee sets a screen for Jennings. To the inside, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Don't overlook the success they've had at the free throw line tonight either.
And the Knicks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. And both free throws good for Lee.
Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the strike. That's good stuff. I mean, that's well done.
And the dunk by Lopez.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Here's Jennings, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Jennings has got 10 points in the game.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Shooting for Detroit, down on the floor. Contavious Caldwell-Pope.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
The first free throw is good.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
Detroit making a switch here. Morris is checked in. McDermott's checked in for New York. Coles comes in for Grant. And Caldwell-Pope drops them both.
As a team, they're hovering around 86 to 87% from the line. That's exactly what you want to see. I mean, converting at that rate, that'll win you a lot of games.
And the dunk by Lopez.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
So it's Detroit now. It's a 3-point game. Drummond the screen. Jennings drives in off the pick. Morris kicks to Jennings. They get it back, and there's the feed to Caldwell-Pope. Hands it from downtown. Caldwell-Pope's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pistons.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
The dish to Carmelo. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Caldwell-Pope passes to Jennings. Drummond with a screen-on jumper. Dishes to Morris. Can't get it to go. Good D by Lopez. Knicks trail by 6. McDermott kicks to Shumpert. It's stolen by Johnson. He feeds it to Jennings. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. And it's 13 points for Brandon Jennings.
You know, they've got to be careful not to give a shooter of his caliber open looks like that. 1 or 2 of those are all it takes to really get him going.
Here's Anthony. That jam. I mean, just beautiful.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Pistons leading by 9. Jennings dishes to Morris. Morris with the screen for Jennings. Pushing their lead to double digits. Jennings has got 15. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And here we go. Fast break. Jennings has got it, and he gets it to go. Morris has got his second basket of the game.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
And Cole kicks to O'Quinn from 17 feet out. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Pistons leading by 13. Morris right side. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Morris has got 6.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
The shot's good from O'Quinn.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Detroit's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. There's the screen. Here's Caldwell Pope. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Caldwell Pope's got 7 now in this quarter. Knicks trail by 15. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's O'Quinn. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
The drive by Jennings. Morris outside. And Ilyasova kicks to Caldwell Pope. Right side, Lee. Cole, the pass to McDermott. New York moving it around. Feeds to Lee. Fires from the corner. They get a hand on it. There's the pass to McDermott. From downtown. That's good. McDermott's got his second basket of the night.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Jennings drives in. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. Knicks trail by 10. Pass to McDermott. There's a minute left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Lopez. And the lead is down inside single digits. Lopez has got 8 points here in this quarter.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Here's Caldwell Pope, covered by Lee, and he gets it to go. Baines has got 14 points for the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And Cole kicks to Lee. Shoots from the right block. O'Quinn can't hit.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Outside Jennings. He dishes it to Baines. The three. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Just when it looked like the third quarter was over, they go and do that. They pin 3 more points on the lead in the cruelest of fashion.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Pistons lead by 13. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Knicks trail by 13. Jennings runs the point with Jackson flanking him. Johnson is out there with David Lee. And it's Drummond in at the center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Grant up top. He's guarded by Jennings.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
On the wing, Jackson. Down low. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Lee outside. He kicks it to Johnson. Clock at 6. Lee sets a screen for Jennings. Off the pick. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Grant. Knicks trail by 11. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Good D by Lee. The Pistons shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. The drive by Jennings. And Shumpert pulls it down. Shumpert's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Grant with the ball. And Jennings picks him up defensively. Right for 3. And Lee pulls it down.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Shooting free throws.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
It's Anthony with the drive. The 17-footer hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Johnson dishes to Jennings. Jackson in the corner. Detroit, no good that time either.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Shumpert passes to Porzingis. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Jennings kicks to Drummond, and stolen by Wright. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Shumpert.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good from Iman Shumpert.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
From deep, Johnson, and it's Wright sending it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Jackson drives in. 5 on the clock. Jennings in the corner. Latrey. Pistons keep it alive. Here's Johnson. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Knicks trail by 8. Pass to Anthony. Fires the 3. Brandon Jennings comes up with a rebound. Jennings has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Kicks it to Jackson. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got his 8th assist in the game. Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Grant the pass to Porzingis. Out to Anthony. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Lee, a screen on Shumpert. Jackson drives in, and they double up Jackson. Jennings against Grant. Jennings with the bucket. Jennings has got 14 points now in the second half.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Shumpert gets a wide-open look, and again it's New York. Pistons leading by 8. Outside Jennings. Screen by Lee. Jennings with the ball. Now defended by Grant from deep. Johnson. But they recover it. Drummond and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
One of the big stories is second chance point. They've just been terrific here in the second half in that area.
Grant kicks to Anthony. Porzingis passes to Shumpert. Detroit with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
And a little luck that time, but it drops. 13 points for Reggie Jackson.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
And some say it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight.
New York calls timeout. We've seen David Lee really having a great game.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Knicks coach was going over with his guys. He was definitely not pleased. He said, you guys look lethargic out there, and told them they've got to increase their activity level. He ended the huddle by saying, this is not going to get the job done. I want to see who's going to step up.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Detroit.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Pistons leading by 10. Left side Jackson to the paint. Here's Drummond. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Grant against Jackson. Grant the pass to Porzingis. Lee outside. From past the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket. Caldwell-Pope's got 9 points here in the second half. Knicks trail by 14. Grant with the ball. Lopez dishes to Anthony. And a wide open look for Lee. Hits the three-point bomb.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
And Detroit has possession. And here's Jackson. To the inside. Here's Lee. It's rebounded by New York. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Lee.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pistons have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Jackson kicks to Drummond. Shot from 12. That misses off the backboard. Knicks trail by 9. Ahead. Knocked away. And taken away by Johnson. Passes it to Jackson. Here's Lee. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. 22 points for David Lee. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Grant the pass to Carmelo, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Johnson.
Excellent night for Carmelo Anthony. He's got 19 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
2 shots.
That's good from Anthony. Both free throws good from Anthony. Pistons leading by 9. Caldwell Pope dishes to Drummond. Picked by Lee. Jackson with it. Now defended by Grant. Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. Kept alive. Drummond 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Lopez passes to Porzingis.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Detroit's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Jackson kicks to Drummond. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. 20 points for Andre Drummond. Knicks trail by 11. There's the pass to Porzingis. Lopez right side. Lee with the steal. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Finished off the break.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
It's stolen by Johnson. Caldwell Pope dishes to Jackson. Lee left side. 11 feet away. Anthony with the defensive effort. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Porzingis.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's Caldwell Pope, covered by Lee. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Here's Lee. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Soft touch off the glass. Drummond's got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
Lopez a screen. Shot clock at 5. And Anthony gets it to go.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Jackson against Grant. Jackson passes to Caldwell Pope. No good from outside.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Anthony with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Pass to Porzingis. Right wing. Grant, right side. There's the feed to Lee. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. .122 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Drummond, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're losing by 13. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. .115 left to play here in the fourth. Anthony kicks to Lopez. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Pistons.
Agreed, Steve. One of the areas that has been critical for them, Clark, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight. Huge factor. A lot of hustle leading to buffet style on the glass. Plenty of seconds. I wish there was a buffet, as a matter of fact, right here. Steve does too, I'm sure. And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And if you had to pick one player, guys, who would take over, few would have picked his name. But tonight was the night for David Lee. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Nope, this one is sealed and delivered.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point. Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboards.
And those rebounds lead the team. I mean, he's been the tone setter for him today in terms of work ethic and glass eating.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, David Lee. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
Well, his ability to get into the paint and get to the rim was deadly. For a guy who's mainly a perimeter shooter, it was remarkable how many of his points came right at the bucket.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.